Hello and welcome back to the 12 Blocks of Christmas Quilt Along. Can you believe we're on day 12 already? If you want to follow along using the free pattern, you can get it now using the link in the description below. The free pattern will give you a 45-inch square Christmas tree layout quilt. But if you want a larger version of this Christmas tree layout, or additional layouts and sizes, you can upgrade for just $7. The pattern is 50% off through the end of the quilt along, so tomorrow is the last day. So I highly recommend upgrading right now if you've been thinking about it. That link to shop is in the description below. So let's grab our fabric and make the wreath block. Here are all of my pieces cut according to the free pattern. And I'm going to remove these clover clips and alphabeties. I find these really helpful for this pattern just because there are a lot of small pieces. And I'm going to lay it out into my wreath pattern. So this 2.5 inch by 6.5 inch rectangles will be on the top and the bottom. And then the background square will be in the center. And the other two 2.5 inch squares will be on either side of that background square. And this is going to give us that wreath shape. So the fabric one will be all around on the outside with the background in the center. And to assemble this block, we're going to assemble the center row first. And I'm going to press towards the darker fabric. And then we're going to sew all 3 rows together to get our final wreath block. And contrasting fabric works really well for this block so that the center pops nicely. And the last step is to trim it to 6.5 inches. So I'm just making sure everything is lined up here. And then I'm going to trim my block down to 6.5 inches to match the rest of our blocks. And that is the final step for our wreath block. If you have made all of these 6.5 inch blocks, but you're not really sure if you want to make the Christmas tree layout with us, you can purchase the full pattern and get access to 3 additional layouts. One is a wreath layout, which is great for the holiday season, but the other 2 are more neutral and can be used year-round if you're not choosing Christmas fabric for this quilt. So I recommend checking that out using the link in the description below. And that is all for our 12 blocks assembly. And tomorrow I will be back showing you how to assemble each of these blocks into our final Christmas tree layout. So I'll see you tomorrow for the finishing instructions.